Fight City Hall to keep the American flag on their uniforms. That story is coming up.
One major retail chain says it will not be doing business with the U.S. government. We'll tell you why.
And a little later, a bus rolls in angry and ready to fight City Hall when they learned the city was going to take the American flag off their uniforms. ABC 7 investigative reporter Chuck Gowdy is here with that story. Chuck?
Ron, since September 11th, most people in law enforcement and on fire and rescue teams have been especially sensitive about the display of the American flag. Hundreds of emergency workers were killed when the Twin Towers in New York were attacked and collapsed. And so a week ago today, Northlake police officers were astonished when their chief informed them that the American flag patch they have worn for years on their uniforms would have to be removed.
Here in the city of friendly people, population 12,000, there are plenty of patriotic signs and symbols. City Hall even flies a different historical flag every month. For years, Northlake police officers have proudly worn the stars and stripes on a patch sewn to their uniform sleeve. Then came a memo from Chief A Koletsos, obtained tonight by the I-Team. This memo informed officers that brand new City of Northlake patches will be sewn onto both sleeves, and that keeping the American flag patch would no longer be an option. According to the chief, the new municipal patch has a great deal of symbolic significance to our department and city history. Warned the chief, I will not entertain discussion on wearing an American flag on one shoulder.
He wanted all the uniform officers to be wearing the new patch, which was more symbolic of Northlake, or symbolic of Northlake and the history of Northlake, and felt that that was more appropriate.
The American flag?
You have a copy of the memo and you have the wording.
Here at Northlake Police Headquarters, incensed officers began circulating petitions stating they adamantly object to the removal of the American flag from their uniforms. When the I-Team came here this morning to ask the chief about his edict, he refused an interview, saying it was just part of an ongoing contract dispute with officers. But then a short time after the I-Team left, Northlake Mayor Jeffrey Sherwin called us to explain that the decree was being rescinded. The American flag, he said, had been overlooked. We came up with a new police logo. There were no ulterior motives. What's the allegation, he asked, that we're unpatriotic? Then in a phone conversation with the police chief, he declared, we're not un-American, we're a pretty fine organization. The union, he said, was trying to embarrass the city.
I would hate to think that the chief would be using the American flag as an issue to dig his heels in the sand with his workers and our members. I'd like to believe that this is just poor judgment.
Finally, Northlake's mayor told the I-Team, you want me to say you saved the day for the flag? Okay, it's done.
Northlake police officials say they've already spent $6,000 on the new patches. Now they say they'll have to spend even more to redesign the patrol uniforms. And for good measure, after we brought all this to their attention, Northlake officials say they also plan to put American flags on all their squad cars. So you see, it's just one big happy ending, Ron.
Yes, it was. Thank you.